I'm Brett Griffin, and we're here at Young Farms in Hillsboro, Illinois. Brad Young grows corn and soybeans, and his corn is almost ready to harvest. We've also got Jeremy from Nutrien Ag Solutions joining us to talk about what inputs have worked really well this season. So Bradman, how'd you get into farming?
Well, in 1983, my dad gave me an opportunity to come back to the farm. So we came back and been farming for 41 years and raising a family and we're about 825 acres now. This has been in the family since my grandfather, so we've been here quite a while.
I saw your dad running around here. Is he still active in the farm?
He is. He'll be 86 here before long, and so he runs the grain carts and hauls us around, and we need him all the time.
What time of year are you able to put the corn in the ground?
This year it was about the first, second week of May. Some of the other neighbors were already in the field. Since we're in 15-inch corn, I like to put my nitrogen down before I plant, just because it's just not feasible without running over the corn is on a side dress situation.
Jeremy, how often are you out here?
I would say probably once a week if I'm not out here actually physically. I'd say there's a phone call maybe 2 to 3 times a week, during the planting season and whenever we're applying nutrients and herbicide applications.
Yeah, the relationship business between you two is just as important as the science.
Absolutely it is. This is a constant relationship. As soon as we harvest, we're talking about next year already.
You guys hadn't had a lot of rain the last few years, but this year looked a lot better. Corn looks great. Are you expecting good yields?
We are. We kind of got short on the last end of the deal, but I think we're still going to have some pretty good spots.
What Brad's doing a really good job of using some products that help to maximize water use efficiency, our borons, our potassiums and things like that. And I will say, my hat's off to Brad as far as, being on top of things, tissue sampling, and knowing what that crop needs at that time.
Efficiency, Brad, I can tell that it's important to you. What have you seen change over the last few years as far as being more efficient out here?
Well, with the application of the new technologies, we can regulate our nitrogen as we need it. There's handheld scanners that we take to the field and do our sampling there, and then we send sap tests to labs, and then we try to get that back in a timely fashion, and then talk to him and get the product here and get it out there and spray it.
So Jeremy, what are some good technology inputs that you're using out here now that you've been happy with?
I would say Black Label Zinc's been a big one that we've used. Last year he actually sent me a picture. He did a trial. Last year was Terramar's first launch out into the wild. There was 2 corn plants that were sitting there, and they didn't even look like they came out of the same field. The one corn, it looked decent. It did look good, but then the next one he sent me, it had an absolutely huge root mass on it, and it was way bigger, and that was a product of Radiate and Terramar application.
So of those products he mentioned, which one's probably been your favorite with results?
Black Label Zinc, the Black Max 22 with the humic stuff in it, I really like them. It seems like it helps all the other products, work better.
When you hear the words feeding the future together, what comes to mind for you?
I would think healthy food, making sure that the consumers are going to get healthy food from us.